This conference will now be recorded.
Hi all, welcome to the Business Intelligence Training Program. In our previous session, can you all hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. I had a question. Good evening and welcome one and all to the Business Intelligence Training Program. I'm just repeating because there was no voice. So previous sessions we have seen SQL and Tableau, and today's session we will be starting with Power BI. So what is your idea about Power BI? We're going to see different products of Power BI, how Power BI is different compared to Tableau. So what do you think Power BI is? What is Power BI? In your own words, just give it a try. It's a tool of BI. It's one of the BI tools. Yeah, you can create data visualization, correct? Right. So same as Tableau, you can do a lot of work with Power BI. The method in which you use Power BI and Tableau could be slightly different. But the concepts like creating different kinds of charts, graphs, and also working on various DAX expressions, that which we call as calculated field in Tableau, here it could slightly vary. Power BI products are of different range. Power BI is also supported in Excel because Excel is a Microsoft product. So Power BI also supports Excel. So you also have Power BI concepts or tools that you can use from within Excel. Okay. Do you have any questions about Tableau, visualizations in Tableau? Others, can you hear me? Is the problem only with Murli's system, or how others are finding it? Okay. Murli, probably you have to check your network, get closer to a window or so. Others are able to clearly hear me. So seems to be a network issue. You can try connecting to a different Wi-Fi. No problem, no problem. Okay. So as the word describes, Power BI, power of using business intelligence. BI stands for business intelligence. So let me open the website that you should be using. I will also share these websites with you all. So this is the very first website that you will go through as a part of Power BI. You can make a note of it. Also try opening it on your system. So this is the starting point. Okay. Power BI is a product of Tableau. Sorry, it's a product of Microsoft. Tableau is a product of Tableau software, which is US based. Again, Power BI is also Microsoft based software or a product. And the origination of this product is also from the US division of Microsoft. Okay. Just a minute. Right. So there are many clients that are using Power BI. The main reason in Gulf, Power BI is very, very popular after Excel. Now people get to work on Power BI. They try to convert all their Excel visualizations and Excel data manipulations or analytics into Power BI. The main reason Power BI is being used is because Power BI tools, most of the tools are free of cost. You don't have to pay anything. Power BI Desktop, Power BI Pro or Premium, these two are cloud-based. That is paid. Power BI Mobile is free of cost. Other tools you don't need at your level. Power BI in Excel is also free of cost. The only place where you pay is for the cloud. I already have a cloud login, but I will teach you how to create a cloud login. For a cloud login of Power BI, you require a company email address, a domain-based email address. Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, Outlook, these won't work. So let me put my email ID, which I have used to create the Power BI cloud. I get a free trial of about 60 days. So it is asking me for the password. Previously, I've created this login, and let me see how many more days do I have left in the trial version. I have 11 days left. Okay. So this complete session with you all, I had this for the previous training batch as well. So you get it free of cost for about 60 days. There is a way in which you can get access to Power BI Cloud. This is same as Tableau Cloud. But here the best part is once you create a trial version, the trial access to it, you get it for about 60 days. Power BI Desktop comes free of cost, whereas Tableau Desktop is a paid application. Many of them use standard organization-based email IDs to get access to Power BI Cloud. And after the trial period, the payment will be lesser. Per user, it is $20, not $70. Power BI Desktop is free of cost, and then per user, it is only $20. The ease of use is the ease of downloading the software, installing the software. Using the software, if you ask me, comparing Tableau and Power BI, Tableau takes the leadership. Power BI, I would place it at the second position. Third position, I would place it at for Sisense and ClickSense softwares. Tableau is a leader. The ease of, that's the reason I've covered Tableau and then I'm coming to Power BI. Tableau is much more easier, but creating a data model, concentrating more on the data model part of it, can be easily achieved in Power BI Desktop and Power BI Cloud. Similar to Tableau, Power BI Cloud also gives you an option to create a report using the existing data. Okay, so what I will do now is I will go ahead and remove all the data which I have created in the past so that it thus becomes a brand new workspace and we will do everything afresh. Okay, so let me remove everything. So when you newly create, you don't have to do this. Okay, that's all. I go to workspace and then this is the workspace that I have created. Let me also delete the workspace. Done. Okay, so I don't have any workspace. Standard workspace or by default given workspace is my workspace. Let this be them. So this is more of practical part of it. This is too early for you to get into the practical part. First, we have to read, understand what Power BI is. What are the various functionalities of Power BI? Why should you use Power BI in contradiction with other business intelligence tools? Is Power BI a data visualization tool as well? Okay. Fine. So those who want to have access to this and other softwares, there are three set of things that you have to do. First is try logging in into, just a minute. Okay. The very first thing that you have to do is try logging in into Visual Dev Essentials. Okay. So here, so in Visual Studio Dev Essentials, you have to create a sign-in for yourself. I've already created my sign-in. Okay. So you must download an application, particularly when you create login for Power BI or Visual Studio Dev, etc. There is an app called Microsoft Authenticator. You have to install this app on your mobile. There is a connection between your access and your mobile. So you have to choose the correct email ID that you're trying to access. You will get a one-time password code and you have to enter that code. So this is already completed. Now I can use this. So those who wish to work on Azure DevOps, you can access Azure DevOps from this link. But before doing all of these, you should either have your company email address. If you differ from using your company's email address, you want to have your own domain-based email address, you can very well do that. How do you do that? Buy a domain email. Okay, that's all. Buy a domain email address. So the best site and the easiest that you get is GoDaddy, which is at a very lesser price. In India, it is about 54 rupees per month, which is nothing but 200 fils or 2 Saudi riyals or close to 2 or 3 dirhams, whichever country you're in. There are many companies that can offer such IDs. Let's see what GoDaddy has to give. You have costlier ones, you have reasonably priced ones. Okay. So here, take your business online in less than 10 minutes. You can have your own email account. You can build websites using WordPress without any programming. If someone is interested to learn that, after you buy a very cheap domain of yourself, if you want it for your company and you want to learn it, you can please contact me offline. I will help you how to do that. It is very easy. So this is 54 rupees per month is what they are speaking of. The one page website will not appear in your cart and will be added to your after the purchase. Okay. So now we will see any domain of our choice. Anything, any name you can give. So let us try to find Power BI, learn Power BI. Search. We will see if this particular, any combination of characters you can give. Okay. There is one.com, register.com. Those are all US based. GoDaddy initially started off in India, but they are there throughout the world now. So it's up to you, whichever domain or whichever company you're from, you can use it. So you have all these available. Learn powerbi.co.in, learn powerbi.in. Okay, .co.in is easily available. So let us see what is the price of this. Some of the domains are available free of cost as well. So you can check even for those. Yeah, email plus domain bundle. You get it at 612 rupees per year. So whoever wants to buy this right away, see, you get it even at a very lesser price. All the domain names. So you can also buy learnpowerbi.info at 139 rupees. So what are they talking about? 139 is very, very cheap. So here you will not be able to use websites. You can't build websites or host. You can have email domain and the domain name and the email box where you can create at least 2 emails. So let us also see. So I'll just say godaddy.com. That's all. This is very important, not only from times you have to buy email address, GoDaddy.com. Yeah. So here, so they're talking of ad-free emails, world class. Okay, good. You also have it. Email that matches your domain, 10 GB emails. Okay, so it is you pay news June for 588. So this is even more cheaper. If you buy it for your team, you can have share calendars and contacts with your teams. Some additional features are available. Okay, so if I choose this, what's going to happen? Which domain am I going to get? That's what I'm checking. Okay, so already, so you have to be a little choosy. You have to get the correct domain. Go to domains, domain name search. If you're not happy with that, you can search for some other domain that is available at a lesser cost. So let us see the cost of this. Yeah, for the first year with a 2-year registration. Okay. So let us see what they're talking about here. So it doesn't matter whatever is your extension, etc., etc. Okay, so this is what they are charging. It is a little high. For 1 month, if you're buying it on a monthly basis, they are talking about 49 rupees. Okay. So here, again, they are talking about multiple years. Okay, so this is also a little costly for the first year with a 2-year registration. So slowly you can see whichever is of the lesser price, you can choose that. So this is lesser. So we'll go by this. This looks much good. It's very easy also to use. So your total billing comes to 600 and something. So here they're talking of Power BI Core. But what is this now? We will also see this. So when I take that off, yeah. So here I get it for 1 year. I go for 2 years, it's going to be a little costly. Yeah. So if I have it for 1 year, which means the next year you'll have to pay and renew it. It could be a little higher, but for first year, this works out. And I don't mind because I use it only for email purpose. I don't have a website. If you are planning to create a website, then you can't keep changing your website very often, but you can migrate your website from one company to another company, right? Otherwise, you can also do a redirect of your website from one domain address to another domain address. For now, if you think this is the cheapest of all, you can use this. Per year, you will spend close to 1.5 dinars or 361 rupees. Buy an email domain of your own. No one owns it. It is your own. Need not use this word. You can use any combination of words of your choice and you can buy. So once you buy, you will have email access and then you can create email address and start using that email address. This is something I don't like. Okay. Any questions? The very next thing you can do is with the email address that you create. So anyone wants to buy it live and do it and show it to the team, or you will do it by yourself later? What's your choice? Buying a domain, getting an email address. It will take a little while, so you can do that offline. Do we have any new students today? No. Once you have the email address created, see, I have a domain analyticspro.store. Supposing I log into my domain, I have it from one.com. They are US based. So here I can log in into the webmail. Okay. Okay, there's some issue, that's why. So this is how the email box will look like. I also have an admin login into this. So let me get on to adminlogin1.com. Okay. So you can also use one.com. Here also you can find, but the pricing could be a little different. So here also I will have this powerbi.co. Let me check. It's a little expensive. Okay. So whoever gives you at a lower cost, you can buy it from them. So you have Power BI Digital, which is free of cost with hosting. You can check. No. Yeah. So for the first 12 months, you can buy learn Power BI digital for about 100 and how much is this? $177. No, rupees. Okay, so it is 177 rupees, which is about $2.22, which is the least cost. So try on different, try with different companies, and whichever gives you the least, you can go ahead buying that. This is a little costlier. So wherever you see it as free, you can choose that and you can see the pricing and you can buy. Let's see the login part. Here in the login, I will log in with my admin email address. So this is what I used to buy the domain from one.com. So this is my, what is the admin login one.com? Here, you should navigate to this admin1.com. Now I can use my email address. Any questions about having your own domain? So once you log in as an admin, yeah, they put me a big bill, so I don't want it to use that anymore. I had a lot of email access. 1 year it was very less for me, 200 or 300 rupees. So I used it as much as I wanted it, and now it's expired, so I don't want to activate. I had a lot of email IDs created and so on. Okay. So when you log in and when you try to create your own, so this is how it would look like, your dashboard. So here you will have email, website, WordPress, online shop, add-ons, etc. So here you can click on email. So if you want to create and host a website using WordPress, which does not require any programming skills, you can use that. You can use the WordPress powerful hosting. This you can use. Okay, if you want to create e-commerce using WordPress and website builder, the website builder and this you don't need coding, but WordPress is very easy. Within 1 click or 2 clicks, you can create your own website. Just add your content and publish your website. This is the email. Click on your email accounts. So this is the email account that I have created. You can create a number of emails that you wish to use. Okay. So now you know how to buy a domain of your choice and how you can use to create access onto the Visual Dev Essentials. So let me also give you the access to Visual Dev Essentials. Okay. So this is the website where you have to create a login for yourself. Please make a note of this website. Okay. One of you, can you please make a note of all these websites and put it on a notepad file? So I'm adding all the websites that you will need as a part of Power BI. Can someone take the responsibility? Who's willing to do it? Yeah, please do. Thank you so much. Glad. Okay. As soon as I log into Visual Dev Essentials, so you must have already seen the screen. Oh, no. I've lost that link. Okay, here it is. So let me take this. I'm copying it from the chat window. Okay, so this is how Visual Studio Dev Essentials would look like. So once you sign in, you'll be able to see. It will directly take you to this page, or you can also navigate from this page. There are various products that are available and many downloads that are available. But if you want to use the benefits of your email access, the new account which you've created with Visual Studio, You can do that. Okay, so these many applications you get free of cost. Oh my God, they have added some more, I think. It's growing every day. So here you have access to Power BI. Transform your data into whatsoever free of cost. Click there and it takes you to what is Power BI, etc. Start for free. So this is another way you can get access to Power BI. So you say use it free. It again brings you to this screen wherein you can create a login and you can start using it. Those who are interested in Microsoft 365 Office, you can use it. Some of you asked me about Visual Studio for Mac. You have the latest community edition, which is free of cost. You can use it. For others who are on Windows, you can use this. This is for Mac. Those who are using Power Apps for low code, build and test low code business apps and workflows, free of cost, you can use Power Apps. Azure DevOps, you get free access. Here, you can get free access to Azure, both in Tableau and in Power BI. You can connect to Azure. So to connect to Azure, you need access to Visual Studio or Visual Dev Essentials. So here you can create a free account and you also have a lot of free credit. Okay. So it is a 12 months free service and also you have $200 of free credit. Okay. So once you click on activate, okay, create a new account and set up. So here you can use new account and you can set up the Azure login. There's a new BI system, cloud-based BI called Bold BI. You can try using that. In Amazon, you have Amazon QuickSight. So that is also another BI tool. In Google, you have Google Looker. So let me put the names of these and the links of how you can access other BI tools. Say Amazon AWS, okay? So when you look at the products under analytics, you have a lot of Amazon products. So you can browse through and check for AWS QuickSight. So that is also getting very popular. All these you can practice after learning both Tableau and Power BI. I think you will have the capability of using different kinds of BI tools all yourself. Just look at the videos how to start learning those, and you should have good hands-on. Where have they put this? Lot of Amazon products are there. If you're interested, you can learn these. I think they also have some good courses, in-house courses in emerging India analytics. So you can also touch base with them. Why it's not showing me? Um, quick. Here, under AWS Analytics, you have Amazon QuickSight. So let me go to this. Okay, let me put both the links for you. So this is the starting page of AWS service, and then here you under Analytics, you have it for QuickSight. Okay. So here you can get started with the trial. Same as Tableau and Power BI, you can create different kinds of visualization. If you have any questions, once you start using it, you can get back to me. But this is at a personal front, from your personal front, out of your own interest and upgrading your knowledge, being up to the mark in the BI or data visualization industry. So Google Looker is very much equivalent to Power BI. So you can take a look at Looker and Google Cloud. This is how. So we have the business intelligence tool. You can take a look at it, what Looker is and how you can work on Looker and what are the various features that it offers. Looker is from Google. QuickSight is from Amazon. Okay. So most popular big branded companies as such. Okay. You have access to many other sites. You can take a look at it. With this, in download, you can see what are the different options available. So you have access to various developer tools. So Azure DevOps Server, free of cost. TFS, Team Foundation Server, if you're interested in all of these. Visual Studio, which I've already shown you. Windows, if you want Windows 10, 11, you have it here. SQL servers, if those who are interested in SQL Server 2016, 17, 19. If you want 16, you can download from here. 17, I'm not sure. 19, already you have it on all your systems. Product keys, you can search for some product key if you need it. Subscriptions, if you are subscribed to any of the services. So here is a subscription ID for your Visual Dev Essentials, which is free of cost. You logged in, you created a sign in, right? So you had a sign up with the Microsoft Visual Dev Essentials. It's called Visual Studio Dev Essentials, but in short, we say Visual Dev Essentials. Okay. So if you have any Azure, always remember Azure is different, AWS is different. People don't distinguish between Azure and AWS. AWS is Amazon Workspace. It belongs to Amazon. Fine. Now what we will see is this part is complete. So let us close this as well. This is also done. Close it. Now we will see the Power BI as a product, what it is all about. So now you know how to access Visual Dev Essentials, how to buy a domain and create an email of your own choice. For example, Lakshmi at learnpowerbi.co.in. .co.digital.1. I can have any domain of my choice. It is similar to working in some company. So when you work for Microsoft, what is your email ID? Lakshmi@microsoft.org, whatever is the email ID, right? If you work for Google or if you work for ABC company, lakshmi@abc.com.org.net. There are different email domains that you can buy and you can have your email ID created, which is very important because in the Power BI website, initially to begin with, here you won't have an issue. You can use any login of your choice, but the stage when you create, okay, right at the beginning itself, when you try to log in with Gmail or Yahoo, it will not accept. It will ask for a domain specific email address. Okay. Any questions so far? Fine. So now let us see what is Power BI and what is that you will be learning as a part of this curriculum. Power BI curriculum, an introduction to Power BI, BI and data visualization, Power BI desktop, transform, analyze, visualize and publish, where you will publish to Power BI services. That's nothing but Power BI Cloud. It can be Power BI Premium or Power BI Pro. Dashboards and reports are a part of Power BI services, which is nothing but Power BI Cloud. Other than this, you will also learn Power BI in Excel. There are 3 different products. One is Power BI based Power Pivots, Power View, Power Maps, and Power Query is common. Power BI Desktop will also have Power Query. Excel based creation of Power Pivots will also have Power Query. Previously, Power Query was a separate product, but now it has become a part of Power BI products within Excel and Power BI Desktop. Slowly, we will learn these. Data model structuring is a little different. Okay. At times, we will also follow star schema and snowflake schema. How easy is it to get started with Power BI? First, open the website of Power BI that Microsoft offers. So this is the website. What is the use of it? Benefit from continuous updates and community-driven innovation. Streamlined for no-code advanced analytics. Underline. The aim of Power BI is no code, not even low code, no code advanced analytics. In the software industry, you have different kinds of developments that happens. Development means software or product development. What are those? One is code-based development or high code-based development. That too, when you have graphical user interface, drag and drop, and then write the code. That is a GUI-based development. Programming like C, C++, Java, etc. These are mostly, each and every activity has to be coded. Okay, so what happens then? It is a complete code-based software. No-code softwares are your business intelligence tools, data visualization tools, wherein you can give quick solutions. create quick dashboards, insights, give quick solutions to your management and business strategizing team so that they can easily strategize the business. Okay. Next is low code. Mandex, these are all examples of low code softwares that you can create. Power BI, Tableau are all no code softwares. You write only expressions when you have to create calculated fields. Correct? Built-in intelligence to speed up your analysis. You have in-memory engine. Both in Tableau and in Power BI, you have very good in-memory engine that can compress the volume of data and even huge volumes of data, say 1 million, 10 million, you'll be easily able to import the data into Power BI, and you will also be able to create quick visualizations. Whenever there is change in the data, you will be able to see the data changes as well. Okay. Automatic updates from the Windows Store. Whenever there is an update that is made to any of the Power BI products, if it's web-based, when you log in, automatically it gets applied. But if it is for an update for the Power BI desktop, then you have to use the update option. Either you do it or automatically that will happen when you open the software on your system. Power BI, experience your data, anywhere, anyway, anywhere. That is the concept of using data in Power BI to intelligently create business insights. Cloud data or on-premise data. What is on-premise data? Can someone define it? What do you mean by on-premise data? Correct. So it is present on the server. Server is within your company's data center, and the data is residing inside the server. What is SaaS? Can someone define SaaS? What do you mean by SaaS? Most of your BI tools also come under this category. So what do you mean by that? Can someone define what is SaaS? No. Service as a service? No. It's called software as a service. That is SaaS, is software as a service. They will surely ask you these questions, so make a note of these. What is PaaS? Platform as a service. What is NaaS? Network as a service. Cloud as a service. Okay. IaaS. This is infrastructure as a service. Okay. There are many more such services that are available in the software industry. You can browse for it. BaaS, banking as a service. There are many such alternatives which have evolved in the industry. So here, out of the box SaaS content packs, software as a solution, software as a service. Power BI is a software, Tableau is a software. You feed the data into it. It helps you create a quick solution or a business insight. So that's the aim of using such softwares. In some places, you will have a written exam. So where they may ask you, why do you need Power BI? So you should say, out of the box SaaS solutions can be created using Power BI. And it's a free of cost software. Best part is Power BI desktop files, PBIX. You don't have to spend any money. You get in-memory engine free of cost. Only thing, you won't have hosting available if you don't pay. You don't have Power BI Cloud if you don't pay, but if you pay, you will have access to that as well. Gulf, US, UK, India, many other countries, APAC regions as well. They have been using SaaS solutions like Power BI, Tableau, business intelligence solutions to create quick business insights. With Power BI, you can just email the file. That's it. And everyone can download Power BI desktop on their system. So there is no viewer, there is no reader like Tableau. Here it is, free of cost. You create a file using Power BI desktop. PBIX is the file extension. Power BI, PBI. It's very easy to remember. X is for package. In Tableau, it is TWBX. So TWB is Tableau Workbook. Real-time dashboards and interactive reports can be created using Power BI Cloud. Okay, for that you need cloud access. NLQ, natural language query. Most of your data expressions, DAX expressions are slightly different, but when you look at the Power Queries expressions, that comes under natural language query. Custom visualizations, not only built-in visualizations, here you can add many custom visualizations from Microsoft Store. I will show you a lot of custom visualizations which you can buy free of cost from the Microsoft Store online, and you can include and you can create different kinds of visualizations. We will do that when we practice the visualizations. Now, make sure your Power BI concepts can be downloaded and work easily on Mac. Yeah, you can try that. So Murli wants it for Mac. Let us see if it's a VM or how do we do this. Power BI desktop for Mac. Okay. Power BI is but it is sadly does not support Mac devices. So you have to try VM. Yeah, here is the alternative solution for that. Power BI support for Mac. Run Power BI on a virtual machine. Run Power BI on a PC, then remote it to that PC. Use other alternatives. Install Windows on Mac using Bootcamp. So there's an alternative solution that they are suggesting. Different ways in which you can use Power BI on a Mac system. I'm giving this link to you. You can just go through it and you can try to do it on your Mac system. No problem. It's only a workaround, but the product is not readily available. But Tableau, I think it is readily available. Let us check this. Yeah. Yeah. Tableau directly works on Mac. It runs on Windows and Mac PC. Right? Navigate Office 365 integrations. So if you're using Power BI, Office 365, you can also have the Power BI created on that. So let's go to Office 365 and let's see what this means for those who are interested in Office 365. So here, sorry, what was I talking about? Office 365, yeah. Hmm. Office 365. Okay. Can sign in. So one sign in for all the Microsoft products. Once you create a login, you can use it easily. So those who are interested in using this, you can try this. So here you should have access to Power BI all apps. Okay, I don't have Power BI. This is free of cost. Supposing in your company, if they have purchased Power BI, so I don't have it. If they have purchased Power BI as a part of Office 365, it will appear in this list. From there also, you will be able to access Power BI Cloud. But it only comes with company's email address. So if they have bought, while buying Office 365, there are additional apps that they can buy: Power Apps, Project, Visio, Power BI, online access. So if during the subscription of Office Microsoft 365, if they decide to buy these, then you can use that. You can just see Power BI. When you click on all apps, you will see Power BI on Office 365. Okay. Now over here, okay. Next is where you can see the output of Power BI. You can see that on website, mobile app, Excel. You can embed Power BI reports. These are called reports. These are not workbooks. The way in which you call these are a little different. Okay, so here this is called a report, Power BI report, and it gets embedded. You can also embed the report in your own website, either the entire file or whatever you have published onto Power BI Cloud. Okay. Web and standard applications I've explained. Excel, we will see as we progress with the course. Mobile. Please take your mobile, go to Play Store and type what I say. Just type Power BI. You will see Microsoft Power BI. Select that. Okay. Click on install. Now Power BI, Microsoft Power BI gets installed on your Android mobile. I'm not sure about Mac. If you log into your iTunes or whatever, if you get this. But for Android users and Android based tablet users, you can go to Google Play Store and there you have to type Power BI. You will find Microsoft Power BI. Download the app. It is about 38 megabytes MB. Let it download on my Android phone. Okay. Once it gets downloaded on your phone, wait for it to complete the installation. Click on open. So you will find a graph. Okay. You have to sign in. It will ask you for your work email address. Do not use standard email address. It will not let you create a login with standard email address. Okay. I'm using the same email address that I've used to create the cloud login. So whatever happens on your cloud, that's what will happen here as well. And the mobile, that's what you will see. So I'm going to type the same email address. Okay. I'm going to sign in. It's asking me for the password. Enter the password there. Click on sign in. It is connecting to the Power BI server. You get some options. Next, next, next. Click on Let's Go. Now it's directly connecting to the Power BI cloud on my mobile. I've now logged in to Power BI cloud. I will put the screenshot of this in WhatsApp group. You all can check how it looks like on my system, and if you have a similar look of this on your system as well. You can check the group. So this is how Power BI mobile app looks like when connected to the Power BI cloud. Okay. Any questions so far? So you can click on the profile and check. Then you have an option to connect to server. You have settings options, right? So you can install this on your system and see. You have workspace. You can choose a workspace and see the reports. Perfect. So this is how Power BI mobile can be installed free of cost on your handheld device or your Android mobile or tablets. Any questions? Next, what are the different kinds of products of Power BI, or what is a Power BI product profile or product suite, anything? Any questions? Power BI desktop, free of cost. Power BI services, nothing but cloud. You can call it Power BI services, Power BI cloud, Power BI Pro, Power BI Premium. It is all the same. It means Power BI cloud. Your mobile gets connected to Power BI cloud. Okay. Power BI report server. On-premise report server. The very first session I have shown you how to create RDL, that is SSRS, SQL Server Reporting Services based report. You have report builder to do that. Once you create a report, you publish on the report server. Same like this, same like Tableau, Power BI. These are all based on the MSBI concept, which came into picture in 2004, 2005, wherein SSRS reports were created and it got published to the report server. So report server is cloud. Normal RDL reports that are built using Visual Studio, or you can build that using Report Builder. So that is entire work is called the SSRS reporting methodology. SQL Server reporting services. So Power BI can also connect to report server. Why? Because data source also can be published to the report server in SSRS, and Power BI can connect to those data sources or data sets. So you can create visualization in Power BI, but your data set can come from Microsoft's SSRS based data set that is published on the report server as well. Okay. Next is Power BI embedded. Visual Analytics embedded in your own application. It can be a standalone application, or it can be a desktop based application, web based application, wherein you can embed the reports. Okay. Next is Power BI Desktop. It's an authoring tool for the Power BI service. You can either create visualization directly on Power BI Desktop and publish it to Power BI services or Power BI Cloud. Or you can use the data set that you have created or published from Power BI Desktop to Power BI Cloud and create reports on Power BI Cloud. But features are limited. You don't have a lot of features that are available in Power BI Desktop. Same as in Power BI Tableau Desktop. You have a lot of features in Tableau Desktop, but limited features in Tableau Cloud. Right? Same way here also, Tableau Cloud, you can create reports, but features are limited. When you learn Power BI, do not get confused with the concepts of Tableau. This is very normal to any developer. When you use another BI tool, you might get confused with the previously learned or working BI tool. Just forget that for a while. Concentrate on what you learn newly. Only then you will be able to grasp. Why do you need Power BI Desktop? Get data, easily connect to any type of data, clean the data and mash up data, analyze, build powerful models and flexible measures. The data models that you create on Power BI are much, much stronger. You can actually see the relationship of the tables diagrammatically when you create a model. If you have worked in MS Access, which is also a Microsoft product, you will know better of what I'm speaking. Visualize, create stunning interactive reports, publish, you can publish the report, collaborate. Once you publish the report on Power BI Cloud, you can also collaborate with the report that you publish. Okay. Power BI service, cloud-based SaaS BI solutions. Very important. Why do you need Power BI Cloud? When you're able to create PBIX files and you can put it on an email like an Excel file and send an email, or put it on Google Drive, your OneDrive, close the subject. Why do you need Power BI Cloud? Cloud is nothing but your SaaS BI solution. You can get started quickly. Secure live connection to your data source on-premise and in the cloud. Auto insights and intuitive data exploration using natural language query. Pre-built dashboards and reports for popular SaaS solutions. Okay. Live real-time dashboard updates. Those are also possible. Mainly pre-built dashboards and report for popular SaaS solutions. Software as a solution, software as a service. Quickly create insights, use the software and give the solution. You take ages and ages to build the software, then when the business will get the solution and when the business will take the decision. And free of cost, you're using it. You don't have to spend any money for Excel-based Power BI and Power BI desktop. Only cloud service, it's a bare minimum amount. $20 is very less. Correct? If it's in US, it's just cost of 2 meals, right? 2 to 3 meals. So it's very cheaply priced, and you also get good storage space. Power BI Premium. Okay. Power BI service comprises of two different editions. One is Power BI Pro, another is Power BI Premium. For small and medium scale companies or users, individuals, Power BI Pro is sufficient. Okay. Power BI Pro, we will see the licensing details separately. Power BI Premium is mainly used for multiple users, many users, and in bigger companies. Greater scale and performance, flexibility to license by capacity, extending on-premise capabilities. Okay. Next is personal Power BI. What does that mean? You can get data from various sources. There is no restriction. You have lot more data connections, data connecting strings, data connectors, whatever you want to call it. It's a lot more compared to Tableau. If Tableau is unique in its own way, Power BI is not only unique, it's generic, which means it tries to cover most of the latest technologies that are available in the industry. So data can come from any kind of a data source. Let us see an example on Power BI desktop so that you get a practical experience of it. Give it a minute. Power BI desktop is getting opened. How to install Power BI desktop, we will see as we progress with these slides and when we move on to the website of Power BI. Okay, so this is how Power BI desktop would look like. As soon as you open Power BI desktop, this is what you will see. Okay. The left side has shortcuts to connect to various data sources. The center part is for different video access about Power BI, how to use Power BI. Next is the right navigation has many shortcuts here. We will see this in detail in the next session. But now let's go to get data and see what are all the different data connectors that Power BI provides. Flat file based connectors. You can connect to Excel file, text or CSV file, XML file, JSON file. You can directly connect to a folder, PDF, SharePoint folder, etc. So all these are, see, it is different. You don't have anything called extract, that is different. Tableau file types are different. Power BI file types are different. So don't get confused with both of these. Connecting to databases. You can directly connect to SQL Server, Access, SQL Server Analysis Services, which is for OLAP, Online Analytical Processing. You can directly connect to Oracle Database, IBM DB2 Database, IBM Informix, IBM Netezza, MySQL Database, Postgres, Sybase, Teradata, SAP HANA, SAP Business Warehouse Application Support Server, SAP Big Business Warehouse servers. There are different servers. Amazon Redshift. It's mainly for data warehousing. Impala, Google BigQuery. So here you see a little different list. Vertica, Snowflake, which is there in Tableau as well. Sbase, Actian, it's a beta. It's a very latest server, database server connection. Amazon's Athena, it's very popular. Drenodo, it's getting popular in the US region. So the databases and servers that are very popular in the US region, that most of connection to most of those database servers can be seen here in Power BI. So as and when they upgrade, automatically it will get added to this list when your Power BI desktop gets updated. A connection string or a connector to that gets included. Okay. BI connector. You must have heard of OBIEE, Oracle-based database server. So if you have to connect to OBIEE, which is very popular, OBIEE also has BI. So you can connect through this connector. MariaDB. Okay. This data set which you have published on the Power BI cloud, you can directly connect to that data set from this list. How? You connect to Power BI datasets, or automatically it will connect to your server. Okay, so once I go through the others, I will connect this and show it to you. This is the most popular one, Power BI Data Flow. We don't work much on the others. This is most popular. Azure, big list of Azure products. So Azure is a cloud access provided by Microsoft. In your server within a data center, you can use any type of database, access to big data, analytics, etc. Correct? In the same way, you will be able to use different products of Azure in an instance of different products of the Azure cloud in an instance of Azure access that you get, user access. Okay. Any questions so far? So this is for Azure, different kinds of Azure products. Next, online services. Here you have connections that you can make to MS Dynamics. So Microsoft Dynamics, what do you know about Microsoft Dynamics? Have you heard about this software? It's a Microsoft product, and that's why you have a lot of connections to Azure and Dynamics. Yeah. So what is Microsoft Dynamics or Microsoft Dynamics 365? What's your understanding about the software? Okay. There's something called as customer relationship management, CRM tools, and enterprise resource planning, ERP tools. There are many ERP softwares and many CRM softwares. Okay. Dynamics is one such CRM software. Salesforce is another CRM software. Siebel is another CRM software. Customer relationship management, all the details, transactions pertaining to the customer, dealings with the business and the customer get stored in the CRM tool. There are standard CRM tools that are provided by Salesforce, Microsoft Dynamics, kind of bigger companies. And there are CRM and ERP tools that even smaller organizations have developed and published. Microsoft Dynamics comes in two flavors. One is standard Dynamics 365, and you also have Microsoft Dynamics AX. Salesforce, as you all know, you have BI part of Salesforce, reporting part, and you have Visual Force, wherein you use some programming to work on Salesforce. Salesforce is a different platform altogether, right? It's a different software altogether. Microsoft Exchange is used for emails. Yeah, correct. It's like an ERP. Microsoft Exchange is used for emails. In your organization, bigger organization, when you have Active Directory of employees, You have to store the emails and you have to perform different activities. Microsoft Exchange is a beneficial platform to do so. Okay. SharePoint. You all know SharePoint is used for storing documents, creating workflows. You can also have portal-based workflows in SharePoint. Connecting directly to the SharePoint list or a SharePoint stored data is possible from Power BI. Very, very helpful. DevOps, most of the call centers, back office functions, where there's a lot of processing operations data stored, that goes into DevOps. And you can create insights, very important. Operations insights are very important for management, right? You can directly connect to DevOps and you can create visualizations on Power BI. DevOps is also free, Power BI is also free. So what's stopping from using it? Learn it and use it. That's the trend. LinkedIn, another social media platform wherein you have different ways in which you can connect to LinkedIn. There is a connector provided here. Through this, you can connect to LinkedIn. Okay. QuickBooks from Intuit, it's for accounting purpose. So directly you can connect to QuickBooks from Intuit. Okay. Smartsheet. These are all very standard products in US. Twilio. Most of your HR related activities happen through Twilio. Zendesk for all your help desk, IT help desk. Most of the tickets come in, it gets answered to and fro, and then it gets closed, solved, not solved, on hold. So Zendesk is one such product, very popular product as such. Asana, very popular for project management, wherein you can save all the project details and you can connect Power BI or Tableau to Asana. Both the ways is possible. FactSet, those who work on financial data, you would have heard the term FactSet. So from Power BI, you can connect to FactSet as well. QuickBase, this is also a little popular tool. Other ones are normal. Zoho. Zoho is also quite popular. You have Zoho One that has Zoho Voice, Zoho Meet, Zoho CRM, Zoho Marketing, Zoho Campaign, Zoho Analytics. Lot of tools are there from Zoho. Excellent tools. So Zoho Creator is one such software as a service. From Power BI, you can also connect to Zoho Creator. Okay. Connecting to the web, to SharePoint list, Active Directory of your company. If you want to pull out all the details about employees, department wise, etc., you can connect to the Active Directory. It's a Windows based service. Those who work on Windows networking in your organization, you will know Active Directory concept. Hadoop, our big data, which is very, very popular and very frequently used. So Hadoop, HD file system, or Hadoop file system or HDFS. All the three ways they refer to the big data. It is a file system that is used to store huge volume of data. Next is Spark, Hive LLAP. OLAP is online analytical processing. Hive LLAP is a similar activity that is performed on big data. Spark is also a part of your big data. R script, if you're learning data science, you know how to use R program and how you can connect. Python script, how to use Python and how you can perform data analysis. ODBC, open database connectivity. On your system, you have ODBC access provided in the administrative tools. Go to control panel in your system, administrative tools. In this, you will have access to ODBC. ODBC 64-bit is what I will use. So when I open this, I can add connection to any of the softwares or servers that is there on my system, which is not available in this list. So from here also you can create a ODBC connection. You can also create OLE-DB connection. Generally we use ADO, RDO, DAO or OLE-DB connections through program. Okay, so OLE-DB is another type of connection. Autodesk, Bloomberg, those who work on, I was a part of Thomson Reuters, so in the past, so I know Bloomberg is the data. We also use Bloomberg's data. There are many investment banks and capital market organizations that exist, correct? So Bloomberg is one such. They work on capital markets data a lot. Access to equities, fixed income portfolios, mutual funds, derivatives, warrants, etc. All of that you can find in Bloomberg. Performance of a stock in the market, be it any kind of a market. Bloomberg, generally they target UK and US kind of markets, I think. In India, you have which one is it? NASDAQ, no, Bombay Stock Exchange. It's something like that, okay? Connecting to Google Sheets. MicroStrategy for Power BI. SurveyMonkey, which is a very, very popular tool for any kind of surveys. Most of the companies, even in Gulf, they use SurveyMonkey. So you can directly connect to the survey results and create business insights from the survey results. Next is Teams, Microsoft Teams Personal Analytics, to connect to any of your team members and chat service, and you check how much they have typed, which keyword they have typed maximum, something like that. You can also write a blank query to connect to a database of your choice, and you can extract the data. There are some HR services which is not very popular in all the countries. Some of these are very specific to the US market, which is very frequently used in the US market. Okay. Any questions? So these are the different kinds of data connectors that you can find in Power BI desktop. Power BI Cloud does not offer connectors, only a few, 1 or 2 connectors, that's it. So Power BI desktop is a must to use to have access to different kinds of connectors. So as I've shown you, the data can be fetched from any kind of a data source, Azure, Dynamic, Exchange, any kind of a data source. And mostly Microsoft products are strongly supported. Other products are also supported. Data is then modeled. In Power BI, there will be 3 different roles in an organization. One is Power BI Cloud Manager, Power BI Visualization Developer, Power BI Data Modeler. These are different roles. Only in small or medium-sized organization, doing a data modeling and creating visualization is given to the same person. But bigger organizations, there will be a developer to do the data modeling part of it, one who is an expert in data modeling. They will also work on Power BI because Power BI supports data modeling, both Excel as well as Power BI Desktop. And Power BI also supports visualization. So both of these are considered as different set of actions when you're working on huge projects. Reports that contain lot of pages. Here you don't call it as sheets. It's a Power BI report containing multiple pages. You don't, in Tableau it is called Tableau workbook consisting of Tableau worksheets. Okay. Once you have the data model and the visualization created, then you have to publish the Power BI file. File extension of a Power BI file is PBIX. Okay. File extension of an Excel file is XLSX. Power BI service can hold a new workspace. It can hold dashboards, reports, workbooks, data sets. Okay. Any questions? Next is transforming the data. Once you have received data, you must transform the data. Power BI has Power Query, which is very strong in transforming the data, cleaning the data, getting the required input from the data, and then publishing the required data based on which the visualizations can be created. Okay. Getting the data, you can connect to 80+ data sources, both on-premise and cloud. I've already shown you this data connectors that are available in Power BI. Shape, transform, and clean data for analysis. Live connectivity to on-premises and cloud data sources. Extend with custom data connectors for any data source. Prepare your data using the familiar Power Query experience on the web. We will do it on Power BI Desktop. Okay. Analyze. Not only creating a data model, you must also use the in-memory engine, which can compress the data and hold huge volume of data. Next, Point and click analysis with quick measures, clustering and binning, which is very much needed because you have to segregate the data, bifurcate the data, put it on different visualizations and give an understandable insight to the business. Create powerful measures with familiar DAX formulas. Okay. Use DAX expressions. DAX expressions are mainly used to create calculated fields. In Tableau also you had different kinds of expressions that you use to create calculated fields. So here it is referred to as quick measures or measures, new columns, new measures. You can create new measures and new column from an existing column. You can create a new measure as well. What is a measure? Measure means number, dimension measure. So that's the measure I'm talking about. Create powerful measures with familiar DAX formulas. Okay. Visualize. Create stunning interactive reports. Author reports using 150 plus visuals via a drag and drop canvas. Explore data across multiple interactive visualizations. Provide insights in the context of your business with custom visuals. Visualize your data story with bookmarks and custom navigations. Different ways in which you can create visualize. We will do enough and enough of visualizations in live, not only standard visualizations, but also custom visualizations that Power BI offers. Publish. Publish the reports directly. You can send it on an email, put it on any of the shared drive, or you can publish on to the cloud, on-premise server. There are different ways in which you can do it, and we will see the details of it as we progress with the solutions. Yeah, I mean the course content. So there are different data connectivities which I've already shown you. So here is a condensed way that describes what are the different data connectivities that are available in Power BI desktop. For data modeling and visualization, we will use Power BI desktop. Publishing, we will do it on Power BI Pro, which is the Power BI cloud. We will also use Power BI mobile, which connects to Power BI cloud. We are using Power BI Pro. Power BI Premium is for bigger organizations. We will not work on that part. Okay. So all the theoretical explanation of Power BI is now completed. Now we will move on to the website of it, content of the website, pricing details, licensing of different products. After the break, let's now go on a break and we will meet after 15 minutes to see more about the products, pricing, and how you can download Power BI desktop, install on your system. Any questions? Okay, let's go on a break and we'll meet after 15 minutes. I'm going on mute. Now we will see how do you use the website of Power BI. For easy access, you have links to try free, start free, have an account, sign in. Okay. So I would need at least one of yours official email ID, whoever is ready to give. I will create an account for you now. Anyways, you will need it. Anyone wants to take the initiative? I have to show you the sign-in procedure. So I need your, okay, very good. Okay, Osama. Fine, already I have signed in here. That's why it's creating a problem for me. Let me sign out. Done. Now sign in. Yeah, so I have to create an account. Sign up. Okay. Now I'm going to create the login ID. Can I have your email ID, please? You can do it right on your system. No issues. Share your screen. I've made you the presenter. You can show it to others. Osama, share your screen. Okay, others, please observe. This is how you have to create a login on your system. Go to the link which I had already given to you. powerbi.microsoft.com. powerbi.microsoft.com. SOFT, yeah. Not download, yeah, enter. It will take a few seconds, just wait for it. Scroll down to the end, end, scroll down. Yeah, click on sign up. Use your email address. Not Outlook, it has to be your work email. Any other domain, Hotmail, Outlook, you can't use all of these. Do you have a domain specific? Oh, okay, then it will not work. You can't use Outlook. You will need a domain for that. Any others? Can you use your company email address? Any others want to try? Jamir, Kamini, anyone? Just use your company email address. That's it. You will get a code. You have to enter that code. It's a trial version, so you won't have any issues. Kamini, will you do it? Shall I share you? Oh, okay, good. So I'm making you a presenter. Share your screen now. We can't see your screen. Share your screen. No, go to, not this, go to that one, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So observe this. Yeah. Never. Click on never. Save or never. Either ways. Yeah. Click on. Yeah. Tick that. Get started. Is this phone number belonging to US or India? Just check. Okay. Remember your user ID. Get started. Wait. Just wait. Okay, friends. So this is how you have to create login into Power BI. Only company-based emails or domain-specific emails will work. So for this, you can buy a very low-cost domain, which I've already explained to you how to buy. Outlook, Hotmail, Gmail, Yahoo, none of these will work. Well done. That's it. Trial is now ready. Click on those three dots. Click on those three dots. Yeah. Okay, click on that icon, next icon. Next. Yeah. Yeah. Click. Okay. Start trial. So you should do this. Okay. Start trial. So we are starting Power BI Pro trial. Without starting this, you can't use. Okay. So you should start the trial. That's it. 60 days trial is now ready to use. Okay. 59 days left. Including today, it is 60 days. So exactly after 60 days, access will be removed. So when you're using trial version, whatever you have done on your site, if you don't buy or if you don't take a backup, you'll lose it after the trial version gets over. That's a drawback. So for practice, this is well and good. But even then, data sets and other reports, please download and have it saved on your system as well. Any questions? Sorry? Sorry? Hello? Okay, this is ready. Now I take back the screen control. So now you all know how to create login in Microsoft Power BI. Next is, once the login is created, sign in will happen automatically. So I sign in with my account. So you can sign in with your account just with the example of how Kamini has shown us. Same way, you can just follow those steps and create the sign in. Only first time you have to do a sign up, which is at the end. Okay, next time onwards, you can just click on sign in. That's it. Have an account, sign in, same thing. So this is my Pro Cloud. Okay. In this website, you have details of what is Power BI, why Power BI, customer stories, data visuals, security. Under products, you have Power BI Desktop, Power BI Pro, Power BI Premium, Power BI Mobile, etc. Then you have the pricing, solutions. This is Azure and Power BI solution. Office, when you're free, you can take a look at these solutions as well. Partners, you can just go through this. There are some resources, how to get started, learn more, self-guided learning, etc. So once you learn the basics through this training program, you'll learn basic to advanced, intermediate to advanced. You can also go through these learnings, the video trainings that are available here, so that as you progress, you will get a better understanding. And the way you learn is, you want to learn a new recipe. What do? You go to YouTube and you keep watching the videos, right? As many times you watch a video, human mind is such that the visuals get registered in your brain. In the same way, that's the reason they're providing you these kind of video trainings. Just put it on your monitor and see what they're doing. That's it. When you're free, put it on your tab, just watch. You don't have to completely concentrate, like just let your eyes see what they're doing in the video. That itself is a registry of what you're visualizing in your brain. And surely at some point of time, that's the reason they give video tutorials for most of the softwares. When you see, it's more understanding than when you hear. Okay, let's now go to the pricing part of it and try to understand. Power BI Pro is the Power BI pricing here. Power BI Pro and Power BI Premium. Per user, Power BI Pro is $9.99 per month, which is close to 750 rupees Indian money. If you want Pro access for one user, you can buy it at 750 rupees per month. So if you have 5 users, close to 3,000, 4,000 rupees. For a startup company, this is worth it. You can buy 2-3 licenses, spending 2,000 rupees per month, and you can get different kinds of reports created using Power BI Desktop, Excel, and also from Power BI Desktop, you can publish to Power BI Cloud. That is using the Pro license. $20 is for Power BI Premium, but there is a difference. License individual users to accelerate access to insights with advanced AI, unlock self-service data prep for big data, and simplify data management and access at enterprise scale. So includes all the features available with Power BI Pro. It has all the features of Power BI Pro, and it also has advanced AI. Means what? What is the full form of AI? Can someone tell me? What is AI? artificial, and I stands for intelligence, right? So BI is business intelligence, AI is artificial intelligence. Okay. So artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep technology. So these are all part of data science. Includes all the features available with Power BI Pro. Available to buy with a card. You can use a card and you can buy. Same thing with Power BI Pro. Power BI Pro is also it's included in Microsoft 365. What is Microsoft 365? Can someone explain me? What is Microsoft 365? It is the cloud hosting of MS Office. So along with that, you also get access to Project, Visio, Power BI, etc. Yeah, OneDrive, very good. Next is, in premium, you have two types. One is per user license with some advanced features. If you think Pro is more than enough, what I have taught you as a license, trial license is Pro. So that is 750 rupees per month, or it is close to 3 dinars or 30 reals or 30 dirhams, either ways. In Indian money, it is 750 rupees. Per capacity means for your organization. Many licenses you can procure, not just one or two. It's at a capacity level per month, okay? Which is being used in bigger organizations like Infosys, TCS, HCL, many bigger organizations, Google, everyone uses it. Google now uses Google Looker. Amazon, they are on Amazon QuickSign. They have their own product. So Microsoft products that are partnered or outsourced to other companies, they generally use this. Accenture, Infosys, TCS kind of companies will surely need capacity-based licenses. Okay. That's about product licensing. Power BI Pro and Power BI Premium user subscriptions are available for self-service purchase, as well as in Microsoft 365 Admin Center. So once you have access to Microsoft 365, you can open office.com, and there under all admin console, there under all apps, you will find Power BI if your company has procured. Also, use $10 per user per month add-on is available for users with Power BI Pro and Microsoft 365 licenses to step up to Power BI Premium per user. Correct? Basic cost is 9.99, which is 10. You put another $10, then you can go get a Power BI Premium license. Fine. Sign up for Power BI. Quickly find meaningful insights within your data that help you make better business decisions. So this is for sign up. Same as the sign up which you clicked on at the bottom part of the page. Download Power BI desktop. Here is another way to download. We will see how to download Power BI desktop very soon. Explore Power BI plans. Power BI Pro, Power BI Premium, per capacity. This is per user and this is per capacity. So what are the features? You can just see model size limit is 1 GB, your data model size. Okay, this is 100 GB, this is 400 GB. Refresh rate ₹8 per day. If you are refreshing your data model, etc., you have to pay. Connect to more than 100 data sources. Yes, it's available on all the three. If there is no dot here, it means it is not available. Okay. If there is a dot, it means that feature is available. AI, XMLA, data flows, data mart creation, etc. It's available from premium version per user and per capacity, not in pro version. Even the governance and administration, that is data security encryption, metrics for content creation, consumption, and publishing, application lifecycle management, multi-geo deployment management, bring your own key, BYOK. So these are all encryption technologies. Okay. Paginated RDL reports. Okay. Okay. Any questions? So that's about different licensing. So read licensing documentation. You can go through this. Now we will move on to, okay, here you have an option to chat. If you want to chat with sales, call them. It's US based number. It's central time of US. So you can just take a look at that and do it appropriately. Okay. Click on Power BI desktop. So this is the link. This is a page that describes the Power BI desktop functionalities. What is Power BI used for? How does it even look like? Okay. Connect to your data wherever it is. Access data from hundreds of supported on-premises and cloud-based sources such as, okay. So this is how the data model gets created. You can have very big data models in Power BI. Based on the data models created. So here, this is for data model. This is for the data, and this is for the reports. So you have reports, data view, and data model generation view all in the same report. Okay, so once you have artificial intelligence access available, you can also try some artificial intelligence work analysis on your system. Okay, here is a link where you can buy Power BI Pro to publish your reports, or you can also activate Power BI Pro free of cost, like how I taught you to create the trial license. OSI Soft is a big company. We have presence of this company in Gulf as well. Microsoft SQL Server with our service repository, Power BI Desktop and Azure with Data Management Gateway gives us an advantage by being able to provide advanced analytics close to customers' operations. So this is a client testimonial. So they're using different kinds of products. So Azure Machine Learning is one other product, which is a part of Azure, belongs to Microsoft. Okay. So here Power BI is what you're learning. Other than that, you have Power Apps, Power Automate, etc. During your leisure, you can take a look at it. All the learning links of Power BI are available here. Links to download are available here as well. Scroll up. Now, download free. So I'm sure all of us use English. For those who use Arabic, please choose your language. Right? So you can choose your language, check if it is first available in the list. No, you don't have Arabic. Any other language that you prefer to use, you can choose. Foreign languages are there. Okay. So that's about language, and most of us are using English as the communicative language. Download for free. Clicking on this will start the download. Now, let us do the installation on your systems directly. Okay, Osama, can you do it on your system now? You don't need a login for it. Share your system. Yeah, can you share your screen? Osama, we can't see your screen. Please share your screen. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Yeah, okay. Please go to that website and download Power BI Desktop on your system. Yeah. No, scroll up. Yeah, click on products, Power BI Desktop. Yeah, first one, yes. Okay, download free. Open. Yeah, it will go to the Microsoft Store. Most of the products of Microsoft should be downloaded from the Microsoft Store. We all know that, and we do it from many versions of Windows operating system, particularly from version 2010 onwards. Yeah. Click on get, right side, green color button. Yeah, it used to be bad. Now it's improved a lot. It's good. Yeah, correct. They're improving. Wait for the download to complete. Yeah. Is it working? Why it's taking so much of time? Generally, it will be fast. How's your net connection? Check that once. Yeah, okay. At times, Microsoft products download or opening the website, it can be a little slow. Just bear with it. That's because of the traffic. There's a lot of traffic on their website, right? That's why. Okay, so it's downloading. Give it a few minutes. Okay, it's taking a lot of time. It's raining in India. Lucky you guys. Yeah, I know, Sama. I know what you mean. Another 3 months, you will also have a good weather here. July, it will hit 50. My God, Bahrain is going to be very hot. Yeah, July will be the extreme. August, slightly it will come down. By November, the cool breeze starts. Okay, click on open. So we are almost towards the end of the day today for the session. We will do the installation, finish this, and then we will take a break and let's meet tomorrow. Tomorrow, we will start with Power BI. First target is data. Only if data is okay, visualizations will be okay. So tomorrow we will target on the data part of it, learn how to get the data from various sources. Perfect. That's all. Close this window, small window, yellow window, close the yellow window, Power BI desktop window. No problem. Close it, close it, close. Yeah, got it. Click on go. Yeah, close all the windows. Yeah, this one. Yeah, stop. Close this window. Click on sign in. Yeah. So once you create access to trial access on Power BI Pro, you will have to enter that email ID, give the password, and automatically it will connect to Power BI Pro, the cloud. So whatever you do on Power BI desktop, you will then be able to publish those reports to Power BI cloud. Okay. Okay, done. Kamini, do you want to show it on your system? How to? No problem. So I'm making you the presenter. Kamini, share your screen and try to log in on Power BI desktop. You have the email, right? Yeah. Yeah, cool. Very nice. Excellent. Log in. Yeah. Select your email ID. No, not that. Not that. Use another account. Huh. Use your official email ID, Medline. Yeah, give a password. That's all. So now do you see, click on that white circle next to your name. Click on the white circle next to your name. Log in. Yeah, up. Log in, sign in. Yeah, yeah. So this is how it will look like. So even from here, you can go to Power BI service. Click on Power BI service. Click on Power BI service, down. Power BI service, there ma, in the sign in itself. First is your name. No, you left it. Yeah. Third option, fourth option, Power BI service. No, correct. Yeah. Okay, from here also you can navigate to Power BI Pro. With this, we complete all the basics of Power BI, why Power BI is needed, what are the different products, what's the licensing, what's the cost, how it is being used in the industry, etc. So now from tomorrow, we will get on to data modeling, viewing data, the Power Query, and then we will move on to visualization. Then we will move on to Power BI Cloud, and then we will do Power BI Excel. Right? So next 3 sessions with me. With that, we complete your training program as well. So tomorrow and next week will be the last. So after that, you will have your project discussion. With that, the training program gets over. So next Friday and Saturday, we will give a closure to the training program. So come up with all the questions you have. Please install the softwares, practice. Only practice will help you learn the technologies. Very good. Okay, friends, if there are no more questions, we will come to a conclusion of today's session. Any questions so far? Okay. Let's come to a conclusion of today's session. We will meet tomorrow to learn more about data modeling techniques in Power BI desktop. Okay. Great. Thank you so much. You all have a good evening. Let's talk tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you.